Hey everybody. Quick video on how we're making out with these frames. So we had these frames that were repurposed, and so they were made to accommodate another building's windows, and the windows in that building were that wide, and then the heights were broken up, similar to what we have in the back. So the sills are all cut up, and some of the sides are cut. But to get the dimensioning that we want, because we have windows that are pretty long, these go down 30 feet or so, 28 feet, and then that's 15. So you need the sills are continuous and the heads are continuous, and then any intermediate frame would usually it breaks up the sill, and then that goes, the verticals go first, and the horizontals go and meet it, and that's how you connect it up. You connect it up from the sides like that. That's the side, that's the sill. So what we had to do is we had to come along here and weld up our sills to make a continuous pieces. I don't know if you can see it. So we butt them good and line them up good, and we do all our welding from the back side. And that way there, the front side don't need much work, to be honest, as far as getting it flat and even with each other. So there's really nothing done there. It's just butted tight and welded in the back. Welded up on all the spots we could get a good weld. This is filled with foam, so you can't see where the welds were. But we just sprayed this. This is still expanding, and then we come along and cut the excess out of that after. But all the frames get filled with insulation. This one we just insulated. It's drying now. And then so you can see where we welded all these pieces. This piece here, I think there was 8 sections to make this long length. And they weld up nice, they weld up straight, and then that gives us our full length of stock. So we're using what we have. But then we come along and we primed it all with the self-etching primer, because it's aluminum. See, we're making up this one right now. This one's 15 feet, and that's 5 of these pieces. So we even put the miters on the end. This one goes in turns, and then we're MIG welding. So we got the MIG welder set up, and we're MIG welding on this table. And then after that, we come in there, and then we're spray foaming it. This is that Hilti product we're talking about. This is a Hilti spray foam, window and doors, and that's a pretty good product, and it sprays nice. You can control it with that gun. Of course, this goes like this, so it's adjustable and stuff, but that's filling the frames up. And before we come and fill the frames, though, we're sealing all our connections where they meet each other. So where all the corners meet, it gets a little bit of a flash in there, and then it gets all caulked from the back side. So it's flashed in and then caulked really good. You can see one of those screws holding the frame together. It just comes in this screw track. And there's a track on the other side that coincide with this track. You just got to drill it in the right spot, because on the sills, one side's low, one side's high. And then on the head, they're both equal. And then you see there's the gasket track. We put this tape on here while we were spray foaming, so the foam didn't expand into where our screws go. And that's it. This is expanding out, and we'll just slice down flat. And then that window gets set in the frame with a 3/8 gap all the way around, except for the sill. The sill gets sealed down really good. And then we caulk the outside of the frame, and we come and fill from the inside. So the outside is caulk sealed, and the inside gets spray foamed. And then we cut any excess around that. And drywall, it's a detail where the drywall comes and meets that frame. What else can we share? So we're sealing down the frames to this lead with the Henry 900 because that's a really good caulk. And then we're doing all the framework sealing with this CRL is a company that deals with a lot of glazing, window framing products and stuff. So they have a nice polyurethane sealant, and that's what we're using on the aluminum frames. If anyone's interested. Anyways, that's pretty much it. We're cutting these. Make sure you got a nice blade, and this blade's made just for aluminum. It's got a lot of teeth, and it's carbide, so it buzzes right through. Maybe you could watch me. You can watch me do a cut, I guess. I'll leave you there. So we're squaring off both ends of these pieces. Because when they were putting theirs together, they had they have these knuckle pieces that hold the verticals, and they had holes, basically, and then they had, you know, a bunch of holes in there. We're just cleaning those off because at the end we have an extra piece left over anyway. So why not clean it up? Sorry about that. I got you leaning up against the windowsill. I don't know if I can get you to. I want to see if I can get you to watch. Nah, never mind. You don't have to watch that. It's just a saw cut. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Just sharing how we're making out. Then later on, what we'll do is before we put the frames in, we'll clean them up as best we can, as far as all the little stuff that's on them, and then we come along and we're gonna we use a self-etching primer on that, and we'll spray the frames so they're nice and clean and brand new. Anyways, that's it, guys. Till the next one. Maybe you can see us with the frames installed, and then after that you'll see the glass inside the frames. Alright, you guys, take it easy. Till the next one.